Ethan. It's me, Ethan Van Sciver, your friend. Miss you guys. I've been working pretty hard, getting stuff done. How come I can't get that out of the frame? That's good. That's better. All right. Hey, how are you? It's a beautiful day out today. Let me just say, 68 degrees out there. Wonderful. I told Andrew I was going to finish up the final Cyberfrog Wreck Planet cover that I owed. There are like 5 variant covers for Cyberfrog Wreck Planet. I needed to get them all done, and there was one that I'd had in my head for like a year. I thought of this great idea. One of the most horrific horror movies of the late 70s, early 80s was something called I Spit on Your Grave. And it was a horrible movie about like a woman who gets gets assaulted sexually multiple times by a bunch of hillbillies, and then she extracts her revenge on them one by one. It's a movie that has no heart, no soul. It makes you feel like the world is a dark, empty, evil place, which it is. But I was taken by the movie poster, which is basically a woman who is scratched up, and we're looking at her from behind. She's holding a weapon in her hands, and she's marching through the woods, and her underpants are showing, or something like that. They've remade this movie 100 different times. There are sequels. There are more modern sequels. It's always the same image. And I really wanted to draw Heather Swain like that and just call it I Spit on Your Hive instead of Grave. And so I had that in my head. It was going to be this exclusive cover that was it's only for people who back the executive honeycomb box. It's only going to be in there, limited to 2,500 copies. Boom, that's it. I saved that one for last because it just didn't seem like it was that big of a selling point. And obviously the executive honeycomb box is already sold out. So it is sold out. And I finally did it today. I think it came out pretty good. It's frightening. As I'm drawing this stuff, I'm realizing how absolutely horrific and dark this book can get. And I love it. I really love it, man. I love Cyberfrog. I love doing comics. I love Comicsgate. I love each and every one of you. And I love those of you who want to make comics, who are learning how to make comics, who just want to be good storytellers. Certainly throughout the time that I've spent here in Comicsgate, as if Comicsgate is a place. It's a set of circumstances, isn't it? I have met many of you and befriended a bunch of you, gotten to know you a little bit, and some people have made me very happy and other people have made me very sad. But then they come back and make me happy again. This is Nasser Rabadi's new book. Nasser is somebody who made me sad, but it's starting to make me happy again because, look, here's the thing. We're on the internet, and the internet is filled with pitfalls and traps. People just kind of want to play games on the internet. They want drama. They want to hurt each other. They want to be amused. They want to have a joke. They want to have fun. And we do too, but, we want to have fun. We don't really want to hurt each other. We want to just beat the SJWs and do our own comics. But ultimately what this should be about is just people being able to make their own comics. So Nasser went away. Nasser had problems with Comicsgate. He was led astray. He got dirt worms in his ear. Some people do that. Some people get dirt worms in their ear, and then they get confused and they fall off the trail. And then they find themselves, utterly without a lifeline and realize what kind of the reality of the situation and how important Comicsgate is to independent creators. Why? Because it's a network of people who are all trying to do comics together, who understand that without each other, we're stuck. We're at the whim of social justice warriors who are gatekeeping the comic book industry, who are exploiting the comic book industry, who are afraid of each other, who are making it very difficult to be creative and independent and free. Without Comicsgate circumventing these people, these weirdos, these blue-haired pigs, there's not a lot to be done. With Comicsgate, you can succeed if you have the will, the drive, the talent, the merit, the skill, the patience, the drive, and I would say the will to succeed. All right, so Nasser charity stream, says Albert Stoddard. I see you guys. I was closing my eyes and talking. Now I'm looking at you people. And of course, the chat is disappointing me bitterly again. All right, so here we go. Nasser launched a book called ASYL. I backed it. I backed it because I wanted to support Nasser trying again. A couple of his campaigns didn't do so well. I wanted to support him. I just opened. Andrea came downstairs and she said, "You got a package from Nasser." I said, "Okay," and she kind of like put it on my desk, and I just opened it. Had a great day today. Went outside, did some yard work, did a little spring cleaning. Counting our chickens before they're hatched. It's not really spring yet, and it may still snow again, but we did clean up and have a beer and pizza outside, and it was just, man, it really feels good when winter's over. I hate winter. So anyway, I had this on my desk, and then I remembered it, and I figured we should do a stream about it. Here's a note from Nasser. Ethan, Nasser, you write like if Nasser's here, you write like a third grader. So that's interesting. Thanks again for all your help. Without you, this wouldn't have been possible. Sorry, as if he's aware, sorry for the sloppy handwriting. I should have been a doctor. You're a goat. Nasser, 3/3/2021. P.S. Keep the autograph. It'll be worth something one day very, very soon. Not unless you assassinate a political figure, but yes, Nasser, I will. Thank you for that. I got 3 copies of the book here, mailed very, very nicely in this Gemini mailer, so they all arrived safely and soundly. You know what? Frankly, this is the way to do it. Gemini mailers are it. They're the answer. If you're not mailing via Gemini, you're looking for trouble. We've tried a bunch of different techniques, a bunch of different methods. Unless you're creating your own specialty cartons, we are going to be doing that at All Caps. We're creating big cartons that'll be able to carry Salamandroid, Cyberfrog figures to you, honeycomb boxes. When we launch the Blood Honey box, which is going to be pretty soon, we're going to be launching that pretty soon. We'll also be using big cartons to ship those boxes to you. Blood Honey campaign, the Blood Honey box campaign is looking like it's going to be pretty fun. I'm making that thing rock. I wasn't sure how to do it, but now I know. All right, so this is Nasser's book, bagged and boarded. Inside each of these things, we got some cool specialty items here, ×3. Let's take a look at this and see what's up. Now, I haven't read this at all yet. Nasser, I'm going to read some of it. So I hope you don't mind. Don't copyright strike me. It's purely for review purposes. This looks like a little tiny sticker. Is this a sticker? I've got 3 of them, so I don't mind. It's either a sticker or a temporary tattoo, but no, it's a sticker. So we got a little sticker of the character here. We got a patch. Very nice patch, Secret Comics. A lot of people are telling me that I should make one of these, and I didn't know that these were popular, but I am hearing a lot. Lama Giganti said, how much in super chats to burn them? All right, let me be honest for a second here. I had a great idea for how to review Comicsgate books. I would put logs on the fireplace outside, and I would review the comics in front of the fire, as if to suggest that if this comic wasn't good, it was going to get flung into the fire. You know, I mean, I wouldn't say it, but it would be the subtle threat. I'm not going to do that here. I can't. It's just not right. It isn't right, guys. I will tell you if this comic is not good, in my opinion. But I will say, first and foremost, when it comes to delivery and presentation, Nasser's doing a great job here. We got a nice card with rounded edges. So it's like a plain card a little bit. Yeah, Nasser has been making these cards with rounded edges for a little while now. I did one for his Trixie campaign. Good. All right, good extras, good bonuses here, all right? And here's the book. Now, here's what I know about ASYL. It raised $5,000, maybe less than that. It didn't raise very much money. I mean, I want you to just take a minute to think about that. If you are somebody who is running a campaign, if you're a comic skater, and you are hoping to make a whole lot of money, but maybe you don't make that much money. This is Nasser spending $5,000 Here's the comic book. You understand that it exists. He barely raised any money. It's not like he raised $197,000. It's not like he raised 38,000. What did Brutus the Badass raise? I don't know offhand. I want to throw shade at Brutus. It's not like he raised that much money and was unable to do it. Nasser raised $5,000, maybe and change, or maybe even less than that, and fulfilled the book. All right. So say what you want. You've got to just look at that and say it's possible. Anybody can do this. There's no excuse. And the fact that you did it once means that he's going to be able to do it twice. And Nasser's somebody who's fulfilled his campaigns successfully many times. Eric McIntyre, thanks for $5. He says patches are not popular. Ash cans, sketches, original art, and nudes are popular. Oh well, I mean nudes, really? Okay. All right, so here's the book. Here's the cover. This is the other thing. Like, keep your budget in mind. Don't make promises that you can't keep. One of the big things that was a hang up for somebody named B. Clay Moore, B. Gay Moore. His name is B. Gay Moore. Be more gay. Is that he promised the world, like he promised the moon. He said, I'm going to make a book called Big Hawaiian Dick. It's going to be 100 pages, hardcover, all new stories, short stories. And let me see what I do. And he raised 200, he wasn't Comicsgate. He raised $20,000. And $20,000 was not enough. On no planet, no universe is $20,000 enough to make a hardcover 100-page book, full color, with creative teams that you've got to pay. I mean, it'd be one thing if you were going to make the book yourself, write it and pencil it and ink it and maybe even color it. But you've got to keep what you have in mind. You got to do that. Nasser sat there and said, well, I made $5,000, so this is going to be a black and white comic. I can't afford the color. I'm going to make a deal with my artist. I'm going to write it myself, and then I'm going to use inexpensive printing to get it finished. And that's what he did. All right, so right away, Nasser, the logo. All right, right away, I will tell Nasser this logo is horrible. First of all, the name of the book is horrible. But ASYL is hard. I know it's pronounced differently because it's German. It's German expressionism. This is a horrible title, and then in a way, like you want to bury the title, but you buried the title. It's okay to put it up here. I mean, that's just where titles usually go. So I'm looking for it, and I'm going, what? Ew! It's like in his hands. Like it's in his hands here, and it's very difficult to read. It's already a word that I am not. Is it Danish? It's already a word that I don't know and that people don't know. Let me turn this a little bit. So that's an inconvenience, and then to hide it this way is not good. Having said that, I still like the way the book looks. It looks good. We open it up, and we've got writer, co-creator Nasser Rabadi at Nasser Rabadi 13. Artist co-creator Vic King. Shout out to Vic King, who did this job on a budget. Appreciate that, Vic. Nasser seems to have. I think this is an actual autograph. He has autographed the inside cover of his books, and we have a very nice design. I mean, I got to say, I do like the design of the interior page here, the title page. All right, so here we go. We're going to read a little bit of this. Let's read a little bit of this. There's nothing to read. Okay, so here's a woman with her boobies, and she's running, and then she's exhaling into the night, and then she falls into shit. And here we go. Is that her booty? Her booty's sticking up. Vampire Dracula picks her up. Big boobies in his face. Hold on a second here. Vault Cobalt says, check out the Havoc mailing list on Indiegogo. Graphic novel is done and an optional novella too. That's good news. Well-Read User says, for amazing Comicsgate reviews, check out F Off Well-Read on Thursdays at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, this is very important. Is that his tongue? Is that his tongue on her neck? Is that Nasser? Is that his tongue? And then he goes ahead and he bites. He bites. Yeah. I talked to Vic. I'd spend a little time with Vic and talk to him a little bit about the way he draws things. Okay. And then I guess she's under his power. He drops her, and she falls and wakes up in a bed with, I guess, the psychiatrist who's holding. Yeah, he's holding a. All right. I can't wait to get to the pros, though. We got to get to the pros. All right, so here we go. These are spirits. They are all around us. Here we have, looks like Liam Gray right there in the fountain. We are surrounded, Lena. We are surrounded indeed. The curves on your fingers, do you see them? How they spiral? What does it mean? And then it looks like she whistles. Something you lost will turn up soon. This is very David Lynchian. Very David Lynchian. She looks at her hands and she sees nothing but spirals. And a dark shape behind her turns out to be maybe Dracula, but he's wearing, what has he got in his hand here? A stick. He's got a stick in his hand. All right. Slowly he smiles and he reveals fangs. And we got a guy here. All right, let me see here. And then they ripped his tooth out. And here's somebody who is naked and ashamed. And she's running. Lena, hold on a second. Lena, my darling, how I've missed you. How I've missed your eyes under sparkling moonlight, says Dracula. There's a butterfly here. And he takes her neck again. She says, you're not real. And he says, am I not? All right. And then we cut to a house. And Lena seems to be getting naked for bed. And then comes a black shape. And she's in her underpants. That's good. And then she looks, and then there's a bat. All right. And then the bat claws her forehead and becomes Dracula. And again with the tongue. Again with the tongue. Again with the tongue. Nasser, what? She's licking the. I like it. I'm just saying it's taking too long to read. It's too much dialogue here. All right, so she's drinking. I can't escape him. There is no escaping, dear, or so the spirits say. And can they be wrong? And she's wrong. Nasser says too much dialogue. Only 7 out of 20 pages have words. Oh, yeah, still too much. All right. So anyway, I don't want to spoil it from here. We will skip ahead. Don't want to spoil the ending. We get a blank page there that could have been used for something. And then we go. Special thanks. Thank you, Nasser. Special thanks to Ethan Van Sciver, and then a list of people who helped by backing the campaign. I backed at a pretty high level. I wanted to see Nasser succeed. So this is great. Comics Wellspring, a division of Greco Printing. We print comics posters. So this might be where Nasser got his book printed. And I wonder if putting the ad on the back actually cut the cost of printing the comic. That would be interesting. Anyway, Tonsil Chuck says the audio quality of the stream sucks. Well, I could fix it. Hold on a second. I thought you guys wouldn't particularly care. I'm talking into the air like your boy Zach. But if you need to hear high definition audio, I could definitely plug in. Hold on a second. This is going to blow your mind, I think. Oh, over here.
All right, how's this? Is this better? I mean, does this make more sense? All right, so this is ASYL. Now, I will say, it's an okay effort. But what I really want to emphasize here is I want to emphasize. Is it the same or is it loud and clear? All right. What I want to emphasize here is that it can be done. It can be done, guys. You know, you can get your books done. You can make $1 million. You can make $1,000, and you can get your comics done. And there's no excuse for it. Fulfillment is vital. Nasser has shown time and time again that if you entrust him with whatever amount of money he's given, he's able to fulfill a book, and he does it quickly. I backed this comic book 2 months ago. It wasn't very long ago, and it's already in my mailbox. Yeah, I just want to say, way to go. Neon Todd Studio says, now I feel like you're shouting in my ear. I see. All right, so let me hear from you guys. What do you guys think? What are your comments? What do you think about all this? Do you feel like audio sounds harsh? Points for fulfilling. Matt Becker puts the link in the chat so you can back Nasser's comic as well. If Nasser can do it, anyone can. A hell of an endorsement. Matt Becker says, stream tonight. Well, tonight I'm going to be going on to Deadwood Dale's channel for an interview. I'm going to be talking to Deadwood Dale. I very rarely do interviews. I don't really submit to interrogation too often. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it tonight. Tonight I'm going to submit to interrogation. I will answer questions. And I will, I'll be there putting on a show for you guys. Let's see. Whiskey benefits by being aged. The longer the better, says Jay Potts. Or Clown Cowboy. Comic Cowboy says he completed his book and he put it out there. Yes. John Willis says, just because Ethan got a copy doesn't mean everybody else has. Or everybody else is. Haha. Nasser, I mean, that's a good question. I mean, if you're watching in the chat, did you fulfill the campaign for everybody or almost everybody, or is it only me? Am I the only one? Hicks Villain says, nice glasses, Grandpa. Thank you very much. Yeah, I can't do anything without these. I gotta tell you, it's I really need my glasses to be able to draw these days. The Hairball says it's very weird, but nonetheless an accomplishment. Trevor Nielsen says, Grandma, Ethan has your glasses. Stephen Rockwood says, I hope Deadwood Dale asks the hardball questions. Well, I mean, you could be in the chat to ask hardball questions if you'd like to. Whoa, what the F are those Coke bottles? Yeah, it's true. They are Coke bottles. I wanted bigger glasses. I told them I wanted the glasses that Robert De Niro was wearing at the end of Casino. Not only did I want them to be thick and magnify my eyes, but I also wanted them to be oversized. Huge glasses. Ethan's got the granny glasses and the granny panties. The hell are you talking about? Not at all. Hex Allen Comics says, everyone back Nephilim Squadron on Indiegogo. Awesome heavy metal magazine style sci-fi action. Thanks, Comicsgate. Yeah, do it. And back ASYL. I mean, look, the book's finished. It's shipping. Nasser is going to be Nasser's doing something called 100 Days Until Halloween now. So that's Nasser is proof that Ethan alone can't make you a success. There has to be actual talent behind the book. That is right. There is actual talent behind this book. Cecil says, I'm biting the bullet and getting laser eye surgery. Freaks me out, though. Yeah, let me know how that goes. I heard stuff about it. I heard that it's not permanent, etc., etc. I mean, I would do it. No, I wouldn't do it. I got to get hair implants, and I'm going to get a nose job next. And then I'll worry about my eyes. Then I'll worry about being able to see. First, I got to worry about my vanity. Can you imagine me with a nose job? Oh my God, it would change my entire face. The whole point of my face is to have this nose. Literally, the whole point of my face is this nose. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to get a nose job. I will eventually look like Michael Jackson. Nasser Rabadi's in the chat. He says, my new book is The Christmas Morning Massacre. Get it here. And there's the link, so support Nasser. Nose job and hair plugs, says Sleigh Bell. Got to get it done. Yeah, I'm going to do it. And people are saying, please don't. No, I'm going to. Z Comics says, want another book that ships next day? Check out The Lost Pages, in demand and shipping now. Check out Billy Tucci's unboxing he just posted. Hey, that sounds cool. Yeah, the Zaid brothers are great. Their books are good. They ship on time. They're quality. Very nice. I would say that. Cecil says, it would be like cutting Samson's hair. I feel like live streaming tonight. I haven't live streamed in a little while. I think I will. So the other one that we're worried about fulfilling right now is your boy Zach. Your boy Zach has begun fulfillment on the Expendables. I did back the sketch tier, and Zach did send me this sketch. So I got this sketch from Zach of Sylvester Stallone. And, pretty cool. I love these. Like, I have 2 of these from John Malin. I've got a couple of these from Donald DeLay. And you can't really complain about it. You got to love this. Does it look good? Yeah, your boy Zach doing these sketches. That's a badass sketch, says Mike TV Dub. Yeah, your boy Zach finally getting into fulfillment. People get overwhelmed by fulfillment. I really love it. There's nothing I like better than shipping stuff out. Tomorrow we're going to be getting big crates of hats, and I just can't wait. I'm excited about it. I like it. I like shipping things. And I will say this to people. I will say this to you. And I tell this to Andrea all the time. I'm like, we need to be in a constant state of fulfillment. It's a machine. When you're fulfilling, when people are getting things, other people are buying things. So if you're constantly shipping and fulfilling, then you're constantly selling, and that's how a business should run. If you're not fulfilling anything for months and months and months at a time and nothing is going out, then nobody's going to buy anything. You're not going to have any success. In the meantime, you've got Zach, he's fulfilling. You've got Nasser, he's fulfilling. Yes, always be shipping. All right, I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to do this. I wanted to tell Nasser Rabadi, I wanted to give him a little bit of encouragement. Nasser, good job. David L. says, missed my first super chat, Pie Man. Now, let me see if I can see these. Let me see. Brian Blevin says, can we have a special live musical stream tonight? No, we can't. I don't know. I don't really feel like it. Yeah, David, I'm sorry I can't find oh, you know what I could do? Hold on a second. I can probably look at super chats on my computer if I set this up just right. Today was such a good day. Just went outside. I had some Sinatra playing put a big speaker outside. Everybody in my neighborhood plays music, but really not until summertime. I decided to do that today. I really enjoyed it. All right, we do have some super chats here. I want lots of cards, says the great Renzine. Yeah, they're coming. We got tons of cards coming, tons of them. I got my name on screen during an EVS live stream. Well, my 15 minutes of fame is up, says Michael Roth. Hopefully it gets better than that for you. Vault Cobalt Bold says, check out the Havoc mailing list on Indiegogo. Graphic novel is done, and an optional novella too. Amakira says, GOAT equals greatest of all time. We gave someone that nickname once because he did everything. Oh, maybe that was a compliment then. Amar God says, is Nasser related to Dr. Larry Nasser? No, because Nasser's his first name. His last name is Rabadi. Nasser Rabadi. David L. says, thanks for the live stream. Those cards are looking great. Can't wait to get all of them. All of the member Patreon cards. Well done, Pie Man. Yeah, let me see what I got here. I got some of them just cut here. These are hand cut. They're not like machine cut, so these are crooked and whatever. But here are some of the cards that you'll be getting. Look at this, Amphibionics number 3, unreleased cover art. Stefani Renee, except this isn't. This is Kyung Lee. And I was like, fix that. This card is wrong. It's not Stefani Renee. It's Kyung Lee. So they were able to get in there and fix this. They scribbled it out and they hand wrote Kyung Lee on all of the cards. So that's good. No, they didn't. They fixed it. So this is an error card, which means it's worth $1 billion. And on the back of it is a puzzle piece. So as you can see, you know, if you're a Patreon patron, you are going to get these puzzle cards. You can see that says card PP18, PP18. So this card, you're not going to get that for like 18 months anyway. But yeah, on the back is a puzzle. Here's one from a comic skate. Oh no, he's not a comic skater. He's not a comic skater, not anymore. Kanan White. Kanan White gets a card here of Cyberfrog fighting the Vespis. This is one of my favorite cards. I really like this. PP9, and on the back, of course, is a puzzle piece. So if you're a Patreon backer, you'll be getting that. And this is a continuity card. This is one of the cards that you will be getting if you are a YouTube channel member. So if you subscribe to this channel, not if you subscribe, if you join this channel, this is going to be one of the cards that you get. And there's information on the back. Weaponized Armor. This is P15. Weaponized Armor. Cyberfrog's armor is seeded with all manner of biotechnological weapons. Any overpowering threat Cyberfrog faces can be quickly assessed through a network connection he shares with Chel-Sin. This allows Chel-Sin to rapid evolve Cyberfrog's abilities so that he can defend himself and others. But could it ever be enough to turn back the Vespis plague? I don't know. That's what the story's about. So we got a ton of these cards coming in. I cannot wait to ship trading cards to you guys. It is going to be exciting. It is going to be fun. And I do it because I love you guys. I do it because I care. Fragaboom, thank you for Frog Heart. Bacon, bacon, bacon. I appreciate that. That's great. All right. Denouncing Cecil is fine. Let me see what else is going on. Spill the Kanan news. Kanan walked the Green Mile. Spoilers. When does the trading card binder come? Trading card binder comes with warts and all. So, you know, when warts and all is shipping, if you back the warts and all hardcover, you're getting a trading card binder. If you didn't back warts and all, the hardcover, then we are going to have trading card binders available. I think they're going to be $8. We don't want to charge very much for them, but I think they're going to be $8, and we'll have them on eBay. So don't worry, you know, you will be able to get one. One thing we don't want to do is we don't want to deprive you guys of something like a trading card binder because we want you to participate in collecting the trading cards. So we did make extra of those, plenty of extras. This month is a huge month for Cyberfrog. We are awaiting all of the warts and all material. We're waiting for all of it. It should all be here this month. The hoodies are going to be here this month. The hats, the beanies are coming tomorrow. So that's exciting. I cannot wait to start shipping out the beanies. Trading cards should be here in a week at this point, I guess. I mean, I see the uncut sheets now. I don't know how much longer it could possibly take. I'm getting very impatient. Making a comic takes time, as Nasser Rabadi would be able to tell you, because he makes comics. All right, Seppuku Sushi says, we lost Kanan White. Kanan White decided, he announced on Twitter that he was no longer Comicsgate. He did it in a nice way. Let me see what he said. I don't want to misquote Kanan, because I like Kanan. Have no problem with him. And plus, he's done, like, Kanan did a 10-page story for Cyberfrog. So, yeah, I got what I needed out of Kanan. He can go. Kanan goes, hey, folks, just so everyone know officially, and I'm not going to be all formal, because that's not me. Just letting everyone who wants to know or even cares that I'm not part of Comicsgate anymore. Thanks, Ethan Van Sciver, for letting a quiet artist find his voice. And Kanan seems to have written this in a hurry. I don't know if he had machine guns pointed at him. Hold on a second. Let me read this again, just so that we can all share in this moment. All right, hold on. There's a light on it. I apologize for that. There's nothing we can do about that. Hey, folks. So just so everyone know officially, and I'm not gonna be all formal, because that's not me. Well, I mean, you could be formal. You could be kind of formal if you wanted to. Just letting everyone who wants to know or even cares that in not part of Comicsgate anymore. Thanks, Ethan Van Sciver, for letting a quiet artist find his voice. I think he meant to write like for letting a quiet artist find his voice, and then he was going to be like for helping a quiet artist find his voice, and he forgot that he didn't choose one of these. He could have chosen one, but he didn't. And that's it. I mean, I think my opinion of what is going on here is that Kanan was doing a book called Death Shroud, and Death Shroud was a comic book. It was on Indiegogo. It looks really good. I mean, it looks like a modern Spawn, except it feels that way. It feels like Spawn. He did the interiors, but there were several like really mediocre, shitty covers done by other artists from the mainstream. Artists like Kyle Hotz, Brett Booth. The cover looked like shit. And then also the other guy who draws Spider-Man. That cover was pretty good. I like that one. And I think that the writer who hired Kanan received a night letter from none other than Renfimus, who told him, "Hey, heads up, the person that you are hiring is Comicsgate. I don't know if you're aware of this, but the person that you are giving work to is Comicsgate." And fortunately, the writer said, "What the fuck?" and then just proceeded to make the comic book anyway. But I think that what happened is that Kanan, and I'm just supposing here, guys, I don't know for sure, but I think what happened is that, Kanan ran 2 campaigns recently that just didn't do very well. Kanan is somebody who has a family to feed. Kanan is somebody who, needs to make a living in comics, and he, I think he has every opportunity to, John Malin takes a different tact on this. I think John Malin's like, hey, you could have done it here. You could have made a living here. You just didn't do it this, and this that you should have done. That's true, but on the other hand, Kanan, you can't say Kanan doesn't work. He does get around. He does do a lot of work for other people, but he's not doing his own book, which maybe he should have done. He's looking to work with other people. He's looking to work on other people's books instead of his own book, and that's just who he is. So I feel like maybe some of these people from the mainstream who were on the same book as him got a good look at his work, and his work is great. There's no doubt about it. Kanan's work is great. He's quick and consistent and all of these things. And I think they maybe said, you know what? If you just, stop being Comicsgate, you could come over here. And I think Kanan might have just went, yeah, I might go over there. But I'm supposing. I don't know for sure. My feeling is that Kanan didn't really spit on Comicsgate on the way out. Kanan thanked me. Kanan, has, I think he's just making a choice. And what do I think? I think it's a mistake. But everybody can make that mistake if you want to. Go make that mistake. Go find out that the grass is not greener on the other side of the fence. In fact, the grass, it's not even grass. It's poisonous spikes filled with snakes and dog diarrhea. It's not better on the other side of the... Hi, baby. You caught me in the middle of a sermon. How are you? What are you doing? Oh, I don't know if it's down here. Ava's computer. Anyway, the grass is not greener. The grass is not greener on the other side of the fence. It is not. It is full of fecal matter. It's full of disease. Comicsgate is the place to be, and everybody should know that. So my feeling is, yeah, let guys go and figure it out. Go over there and see how it is, and then, if you want to come back, come on back. We don't care. We just want people to make good comics, and we don't want people to make choices based on fear. We don't want SJWs to control things. We want people to be able to be autonomous. And one of the things that I would hope for One of the best things about Comicsgate, one of the ultimate victories of Comicsgate, would just be for somebody like Kanan White to be like, no, I'm still Comicsgate, but sure, I'll come work for you. And go, you should be able to work in the mainstream and not work in the mainstream if you don't want to. Go back and forth wherever you want to go. The idea is to break down the barriers, break down these gates, kick over these SJW gatekeepers, shit in their mouths, punch them in the not punch them in the faces, but metaphorically speaking, we want to just I don't know, like cut their balls off and feed them to them. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. So, anyway, that's where I stand on things. You guys can decide where you stand on things. But since I was asked, I will tell you what I think. Iwazu says, literally punch them in the face, in all caps. Cecil says, you could feel Andrea swoon as her man ranted about dog diarrhea. She gave me the best look. It was so funny. Every time she comes down here, she tries to be quiet so that I don't her voice isn't on the, she does not want to do this. And I always just, I don't know. I want her voice to be picked up. People are saying she doesn't have balls. Or no, they don't have balls. Metaphorically, of course. Kill, kill, kill. All right, let me see. Brad Frederick says, all caps, more than any other company, lets me buy with confidence, and that's because of you, Ethan. Thanks for all you do. Hey, Brad, thanks for all you do, and thanks for not giving me your address in that PayPal. I've got everybody else's cards went out except for yours, so I need you to, I need you to email me your mailing address so that I can ship you these beautiful sketch cards that you ordered. And, everyone else who hasn't... everyone else who has not yet seen it, our eBay store right now has awesome hand-drawn sketch cards by some of the coolest. Not Kanan White, but EJ Morges. His cards are up. Mikey Costin's cards are up. We have some Mike S. Miller cards. None of them have sold. Mike S. Miller did a bunch of Cyberfrog sketch cards for me and complained about it, and I put them up there. Not one of them is sold. I think all but John Malin did like 20 of them, and all but 2 of them sold out on the first day. Like John Malin's sketch cards, gone. And I made scans of all of them because I'm going to make a book. I'm going to have them colored, John Malin's Cyberfrog sketches, and put out a book called The Cyberfrog Art of John Malin. Don't worry, John, I'll cut you in. But that's how good they were. They sold out. EJ Morges' cards are selling through. I put up Eden Miller, Mike S. Miller's daughter, drew a bunch of Cyberfrog cards. Those sold. Mike's cards are not selling. I cannot sell them. I have to lower the price. Nobody wants to buy Mike's cards. And he complained about it. Maybe if you put a little bit of love into what he did, his cards would sell as well as his teenage daughter's. All I'm saying is her cards are good. Mike's cards are unsellable shit. I don't understand it. Yeah, it's just terrible. Absolutely terrible. But anyway, they're up on eBay. I just put up a bunch of Mikey Costin cards. I put up, Kyung Lee's cards. Kyung Lee. And listen, say what you want about Kyung Lee. He produced some of the most amazingly beautiful Cyberfrog sketch cards. Hold on, let me show you some of these. You guys are not going to believe this. Seriously, it is shit what Mike has done. Thank you, though, Mike. I appreciate it. Appreciate your helping out. All right, let me lift this up a little. Okay, so we got a big mess here. Look at these beautiful... These are the ones that are up on eBay right now. And, of course, they come, in a nice card. This is a John Malin. This is one of the John Malins. These are the 2 John Malins, I think, that didn't sell. Or maybe there are a couple more. These are sold. I think these are sold. Maybe to Brad Frederick. Let me put these over here. John Malin's cards are beautiful. Look at this. EJ Morgis did Rumblebee. Look at the detail on this trading card. Look at the like tiny little cross hatching on Heather Swain. Cyberfrog full figure on this trading card. Color. Beautiful. EJ signed the back. Oh, here's Mike S. Miller. There's Heather by Mike. There's Cyberfrog by Mike. Here's EJ Morgis. Oh my God. EJ Morgis draws a hell of a Cyberfrog. Look at this. Cyberfrog on a building top overlooking a Vespis hive ship. Look at the detail on these. Here is, look at, okay, this is Andrew Huerta. Heather Swain all scared here. Beautiful. More EJ, Cyberfrog and Heather having fun together. More EJ. Here's Cyberfrog Venom. If Cyberfrog got the Venom, here's Mike S. Miller. Here's EJ Morgis. Look at his beautiful. This is an incredibly detailed sketch of Heather Swain on a trading card. And when your trading card binder comes, sure, you're going to have some of the rare trading cards. But why wouldn't you get a beautiful, original art card too? Oh, here's one of Mike's cards. Here's Mike S. Miller's card. Oh, and then here's EJ. Oh my goodness, look at EJ. Here's Mike again. And look at this. EJ redrew Cyberfrog, look at him with his chest all puffed out, getting ready to do Thunder Croak. Here is, this is upside down. Salamandroid versus a Vespis here by EJ Morgis. Beautiful. And then, okay, so these are the ones that are listed right now, I think. Those are the ones that are listed. Android came down and took the ones that sold, I believe. No, what? I think there are more. Oh, here's some that are not listed yet. We got Kyung Lee did a bunch of them. Kyung Lee did a bunch of Cyberfrog cards here. Kyung. Oh man. We do have splendid artists around us at all times. I have not listed any Kyung cards, but I will. Incredible work. Here's Mike S. Miller again. These are unlisted Mike S. Millers. Yeah. A Salamandroid by Mike. I'll put these up, and maybe we'll be able to sell some of them. I don't know. Some Mikes. A lot of Mike cards here. Not, one would say almost like too many Mike cards. Too many Mike cards. In the meantime, we got Eden Miller. This is Mike's daughter. Look how good that is. Mike's daughter just doing really fun, cute Cyberfrog stuff. Hold on one second. It really is miraculous, these cards. Narwhal, a series of Narwhal cards. Holy cow, dude. I haven't even looked at these ones yet. Narwhal cards. Oh my god, dude. Oh, snap. You gotta be kidding me with these. Narwhal is amazing. He's working with Zach right now on the 499. It's just fantastic. I gotta list all these so that people can buy them. We have a lot, but when I say a lot, we're selling a lot of them. They're going pretty quick. So, you're looking at our supply. Look at this here. We got Matt Cosson Cyberfrog cards. Heather. Look how... Oh my god, dude. It's so cute. Oh, it's great. Matt Cosson, his brother Mikey Cosson, they'll repeat a design but change the colors. These are all hand-drawn, though. Here's Cyberfrog as Data. Is that Data from Star Trek? Yeah. This is good right here. I like that. I mean, you can imagine, like, you can imagine a whole different kind of Cyberfrog book like this. Just it would be a whole different take, you know, but it'd be pretty cool. So yeah, all these they're signed on the back. I mean, that's one of the things, you know, drawn on the front, signed on the back. I'm looking for more Eden Miller cards because they're really exceptional. Oh, look at this. A Garbage Pail Kid, hand drawn, fiber. It's Fiber Frog. Matt Cosson, Fiber Frog, hand drawn. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it could get better than this, but I don't know how. Yeah. I guess that's it. I don't. I thought I had more Eden Miller cards, but they sold out. I mean, Eden Miller cards sold out. I think. Oh no, here's one. Oh, hold on. Sorry, this is in the way. Eden Miller. I mean, you would buy that. You know what I mean? Like, that's so much better than Mike. I see if there are any more. It's like you know where all the talent went in that family. I used to say that all the time. You know, when me and Mike were better friends. I'd be like, your daughter's so much better than you. No offense. No offense, dude. That might be it. That might be all. Yeah, Eden Miller's cards sold very, very quickly. Very quickly. People just saw them and went, yeah, I like that. That's great. She is. I mean, look, she's great. There's no doubt about it. So anyway, these are up on eBay. You know, if you want to go check out our eBay store, Andrew Huerta's cards are up there right now. They are brilliant. They're absolutely brilliant. I'm gonna put a couple more John Malin, whatever remains of John Malin's cards up there. I will list Matt Cosson's cards, but you know what? You're gonna be getting, like I said, you are gonna be receiving an enormous trading card album, and so why not? Oh wait, hold on. I found them. I found them. I found the ones that I just listed today. Mikey Cosson. These are pretty cute. These ones are like $60. Mikey Cosson. Now, Andrew Huerta. Andrew Huerta. Pencil cards. You could send these to RT Berta Inc. Pencil cards by Huerta. Look at Salamandroid. Damn, bro. Ben Riley by Andrew Huerta. Salamandroid by Andrew Huerta. A Vespis by Andrew Huerta. I guess that's Rumblebee by Andrew Huerta. Shockroach by Andrew Huerta. I'm getting better at saying it. I just need practice. Cyberfrog by Andrew Huerta. Cyberfrog by Andrew Huerta. Traumadeus. Traumadeus Pencil by Andrew Huerta. Cyberfrog. This is like a twofer. Like Cyberfrog versus Vespis. Right here. I put those cards together. By Andrew Huerta. Now we get into Andrew Huerta colors. Look at that. I need to publish these. I need to publish this. Andrew. Look at Cyberfrog linked up to Chelsin. Weaponized Cyberfrog. I mean, glorious. Look at this. Cyberfrog's fist. Zombie Frog. Look at Zombie Cyberfrog. Are you kidding me? Andrew Huerta. This is what if Cyberfrog had become Cyberman. This is what Cyberman would look like. Look at the detail on this card. So nice. These are all hand-drawn, hand-colored. You know, Cyberfrog. How does this one go? Oh, like this. Cyberfrog and, I don't know, is that Heather? Is that Heather or is that Dystopia? I think that's Heather. But she looks evil. This is my favorite one. You gotta be kidding me. Look at this card. Look at this card and tell me that, like, God isn't real. And that is so incredibly detailed. So incredibly detailed. This card is listed right now. You could buy this card if you wanted to. And then right here, Salamandroid's hand. So this is what's going on right now, guys. This is what's going on. We're fulfilling these trading cards. We're fulfilling these sketch cards while we're waiting for Warts and All to come in. You know, we're shipping these out every single day. People who back the $60 special, which was a 48-hour special, but we just went, hell with it. Let's just keep it going. We have a limited supply, but let's just sell through the supply. They're already getting them. I mean, we're seeing people on Twitter post that they've received the packages in perfect shape, quick. You know, I mean, these are lessons that we need to learn. Fulfillment, fulfillment, fulfillment. That's everything. That's what it's all about. And it's a lesson that Nasser Rabadi has taught us all once again with his book ASYL. We are all indebted to Nasser Rabadi for, look, I mean, you know, he had a comic book. It didn't raise very much money, and he still managed to put out a beautiful quality product quickly, on time, with a lot of special features. And, yeah, I think, look at this. Jeez. I mean, you know, every day I look at the artists around me and I'm just in awe of you guys. You know, I look at like Eden Miller. I'm just like, wow, like, I mean, God is real, obviously. You know, God is definitely real because, you know, God has made it possible for people to draw like really well and draw my characters in a beautiful. Well, you know, I mean, there are varying levels of talent, but Eden Miller, absolutely, you know, brilliant. So is Matt Cosson with these Cyberfrog pieces here. Just amazing, guys, amazing. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I am doing a live stream tonight. I'm doing a live stream tonight with Deadwood Dale. I'm going to do an interview with him. I might go live after that. I'd like to do an old school Comicsgate live stream with Cecil and John Malin if they're available, and anyone else who wants to be a part of it. And just rock it out. Talk about what's fun. Talk about what we're up to, and et cetera, et cetera. Don't forget to hit eBay. Go take a look. I mean, you know, the cards that we have up right now, they're one of a kind. You know, don't miss them. I put up some of the best ones right now. At this moment. So if you go over there and take a look, maybe you'll see something that you like. In the meantime, please don't forget to join us. Salamandroid, but he just copied did Mike just copy my Salamandroid? It feels like he did. It feels like he just copied it. Hold on a second, let me see. It feels like Mike just copied. It feels like Mike just copied my Salamandroid. It feels like he just traced it. Did he trace it? Oh. You know. God doesn't distribute anything evenly, you know, it's not talent, skill, love, none of that. You know, it's just not. We get what we get in life. Thank you, everyone, and I'll see you tonight on Deadwood Dale's channel, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then right back here for another live stream, a regular live stream, not off of my iPhone.